Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Hawaii in Real Life. We're here at Eki Cyclery with Jayne. Hello.
Hi, Melissa.
And you guys are going to be in this promotion at Malibu Shirts at Waikiki Beach Walk called Hanabata Days, right?
Right.
And that's this coming Sunday, the 22nd.
22nd. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So one thing about Eki Cyclery, I remember them from my Hanabata days, and it's one of those names that you always know, but you know, it's kind of like in the back of your heads because you guys have been around for like 100 years, right?
Yeah, we're entering our 101st year.
Oh my God. So you guys must have seen a lot in that time. I mean, can you tell me a little bit more about like what kind of styles you've seen and some of the history of the bikes and
Yeah, actually, well, I'm third generation, so I've only seen a certain portion of the 100 years. But I do know a lot of the history from my father talking and my mother. So it is interesting in that bicycles have pretty much stayed the same, but the styles have evolved, the technology has evolved, and there are changes, but the basic beauty of the bike has pretty much stayed the same. And what we've seen over the years is styles tend to be cyclical. So we see certain styles become very popular, there's a big boom, and then it kind of fades, and something else will become very popular, and then it fades, and then something else takes its place. So it's been kind of interesting. Now that I've been here for about 20 years, or is it 30 years, I'm actually seeing these trends take place. And one of the ones it started last year where a lot of young families have gotten into building cruisers, choppers, lowriders. And lowriders,
kind of like these?
Yeah, right here behind us. This is something that kind of came up in about the early 90s. And back then, what they were doing were they were taking the old Schwinn Stingrays, they would strip the frames down, and then they would paint them really fancy, put really fancy wheels on them, all kind of tricked out chrome parts, even gold parts on them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like having your own motorcycle, but there's no motor.
Yeah, or like a hot rod, but it's a bicycle.
Oh.
Yeah. So they just really get into the style and the look of the bike. Doesn't really ride very well. It's not mechanically very comfortable or efficient, but it's all about the looks. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So anyway, so what we've seen, so the Stingray came out in the late 60s, early 70s, when it was really popular. The lowriders came out in the early 90s. And now last year in 2011, it was just really popular. It just came back again. And
wow.
You'll see, I don't know if you've seen, but biker gangs have been meeting.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that because it's like, sometimes in Waikiki I'll be eating dinner like say at Morimoto or walking through Kapilani Park, and I'll see like this huge group of bikes, like all different sizes of bikes and people. But
Yeah.
So what's that?
It's just really nice that these probably guys that were young in the 90s and they saw that lowrider craze. They've got families now, they've got money now, so now they can build their own, and they're getting their kids into it, and they kind of make it a family thing where they all go out and ride, and it's been really popular, selling a lot of bikes and parts. Yeah.
Wow. I imagine too, like even though like some styles fade and you know something else takes over, your business is kind of steady. Yeah, I mean.
Well, I guess there are, things that you learn over the years. You have to, the main thing I think has always been for us to service what we sell. So things that we sell, we know about, we take care of you in the repair shop, and if you have any problems, we always help you out. And that's just kind of been the way we treat people the way we would want to be treated when we go shopping. So,
yeah. Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to learn more about Eki Cyclery and some of the popular styles that you can get at this 101-year-old store, check us out. Click the link down here, and see us in Hawaii IRL. And visit them on Sunday at Waikiki Beach Walk at Malibu Shirts for the Hanabata Days promotion.
Thanks, Melissa.